Alright, I'll start recording now. This is the second hour of Street Fighter for this week. I don't know. I really don't have many hopes, honestly, for this week for the matches getting any better. It just seems like every lobby I've joined has been pretty laggy, a lot of dropped inputs, so I'll just try to tough with it and keep trying to play guys and hopefully get something going, but I'm just not really expecting much tonight. Chun-Li versus Carrot Blanca. Look at this. Hell's Kitchen has a waitlist to bucket list dining experience. I'm sure. The other thing is, why the fuck would you want to eat at Hell's Kitchen when you know it's all a bunch of cooks, a lot of which aren't very good? I wouldn't even want that food. Clementine to me, $1.50. Smart move. That's a signature dish, the beef Wellington. We were talking about Gordon Ramsay's dishes. Someone said, would I ever want to try like one of his dishes or one of his restaurants? And I said, I'd want to try beef Wellington. I've never had it before. And I've seen him do, make that on all his shows. So. Oh, so my wife is coming home, so I will close the door. No, she doesn't hear me screaming at Street Fighter. Laggy Street Fighter. How long do we have for Bison? Till the end of the stream. I usually stream to around 9:15-ish. Right now it's only 8:22. We got about another hour left, so we're close. We're at 73. So we're almost to the $100 for the Bison hat and playing with Bison, so. Okay. Oh, good. Goji Tanks joined. See what I mean? It's fucking bullshit, man. Tonight is just a fucking bullshit session. We really haven't had anything fun going because of the fucking lag and this dumb shit. I've had Eggs Benedict before, Derek. Yes. A lot of places do Eggs Benedict. That's not anything special. I don't know where Jasper is. He was in here before, but he's not in here anymore, so. How was Jasper today? He was alright. He was able to come in here for the last hour of Alan Wake, but he was only in here for a very short time. He didn't want to stay in here. Ooh, excuse me. That was super. Can't get the super to come out, of course. Jacob Caesar did a super chat and says, did Fallout New Vegas crash a lot on my new Xbox? No, in fact, I would argue maybe twice. It wasn't any more often than like what it was doing on Xbox One, I don't think. You know. Aerial headbutt. So thank you, Jacob, for the super chat. No, I'm not playing fucking Goji Tanks. I already beat him once tonight in Third Strike. I'm not playing him again. Leggy motherfucker. I already beat you, dude. Yeah, Alan Wake was buggy today. My god, that was a crazy bug. The fucking lift was glitched into the railing of the stairwell of the building. So when you push the thing to make the lift go up, it glitched the whole building out, and there's fucking things clipping, and Jesus Christ, that was bad. It's one of the worst I've ever seen, quite frankly. Oh, okay, so Team Sacred Treasures is going to be the hero team, essentially. Kyo, Iori, and Chizuru. Except Chizuru's never teamed up with them before like that. I see. Team Super Heroine, Athena, Mai, and Yuri. Okay. So all the standard female. Is King not in it? I'm surprised. King is almost always in King of Fighters. Is King not in it this time? Is this even working? Is this room working? I don't know. I can't tell. It says waiting for match to begin with no motion. That's not a good sign. At all. I have no idea. I'll wait another minute. If nothing moves, I'm just gonna leave the room. I don't think the room's working. Kings with Rio and Robert in Art of Fighting team? Oh. Yeah, I don't know any of these teams for the new King of Fighters. I haven't paid any attention. How do I feel about the UI? The Series X UI is the worst. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows the Microsoft UI is absolutely the worst. It just looks like shit. I don't know why they don't fix it. They're like, oh, we want a uniform UI to all of our devices. Yeah, but your UI, like, looks really bad. It's hard to find anything. It's just really cumbersome and stupid. Like, why can't you fix it? They don't. They just leave it. Oh, we want a uniform for everything. Big Dirty Tony just to be $27. So what's my top 5 favorite movies? Movies of all fucking time? Oh my god. I gotta throw some comedies in there. Like, I gotta go with Ghostbusters, and I gotta go with, like, I got definitely Ghostbusters. Any of those comedies from the 80s, like fucking Groundhog Day. Stuff like that. That's really good stuff. Some of my other favorite movies, I think, I still to this day think Forrest Gump is a great movie, even though, you know, the older I get, the cheesier I think it is. I still think it was a great movie for the time. You know, Saving Private Ryan's a great movie. Shit. I have to think about all these movies I've seen my whole life. You know, I'm an 80s dude. I love 80s movies. And, of course, cheesy 90s movies, too. I'm not saying that they're the best movies of cinema. I'm saying that they're just entertaining to watch, you know. But I don't have a top 5. The only movie I was always consistently say is my favorite movies is Ghostbusters. That movie, I would literally sit around as a kid and watch constantly, and I could watch it to this day. Oh, you know what other movie I really like? Clue. I think Clue is such a crazy good collaboration of talent, acting, but also comedic presence of the people in the movie. And the writing of the movie is outstanding, too. I would argue, as some people would probably strongly disagree with me, I think Clue is Tim Curry's best movie. And Tim Curry's been in a lot of stuff. I think that's his actual best performance of all time. So there you go. Thank you, Big Dirty Tony. $27 tip. Got us to $100, which means it is Bison hat time, and I will try to play with Bison and see how it goes. Also, Matthew Smith did a $5 super chat. Says, did I ever try a boxing game like Fight Night Round 4? I think I played a Fight Night at some point. I don't know when. It was a million years ago, and I don't think I ever did anything for YouTube for Fight Night. I remember the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever did anything with it for YouTube or nothing. No. I'm not a boxing fan, so I really wouldn't give a shit about it. See, some people are like, what about Godfather, Scarface? Honestly, I think I like Goodfellas better than all those movies. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not gonna say Godfather 1 and 2 aren't good movies. I think I like Goodfellas better. I think I always did. Silence of the Lambs, you think is the greatest movie of all time? Nah, I think it's okay. It's suspenseful, but... See, here's the thing. Like a movie like Ghostbusters, a movie like Goodfellas, right? These movies, I could watch them over and over and never get tired. Like, literally, I could just keep watching them and enjoy them. A movie like fucking Silence of the Lambs I watched once, I'm like, okay, now I don't want to see it for years. You know? I don't want that. We're going back and forth. This is funny, actually. Got him. Wow. That was a back and forth right there, dude. That was actually perfectly spaced. Yes! Yes, the trade! The trade, baby. What a fight. The Battle of the Bisons. Now you guys are just popping off great movies. Alien 2. Definitely my favorite Alien movie. Labyrinth is a good movie. Dark Crystal's a good movie. I think I like Labyrinth more than Dark Crystal. Oh, okay. Third Strike, huh? I'll go with Ken.
Engage.
Lag. Very unfortunate for him to do that Denjin cancel, because he completely blew his super.
Prepare to strike. Now.
So sure you can. Super! Oh my god, look at this damage. He won't kill me. Nope, I knew it. Oh, you couldn't parry it. Thank you guys for the super chats. I can't shout these out. You're doing these super chats during the matches, and you guys know I can't give shout outs during the matches. Spawn Killer did a $2 super chat and said, did you hear about Demolition Man sequel from the 90s? No, didn't know there was one. Block Comments did a super chat and said, what movies did you watch for motivation? Scarface? I don't watch movies for motivation. I've never watched a movie for motivation in my life. Back to Bison, huh? Oh, the first hit, I'll say okay. The second hit should not have hit. The first hit, okay, but after that, I went down back, and it still hit me anyway because of the fucking lag. Nice. I don't know what happened. I have no idea why he didn't block it.
Round 3, fight.
Didn't do that. I really didn't do that. Hit me. What? I pressed a button, nothing happened. Oh, I had him. I had him. It should have walked forward and thrown, but the game had delay. It didn't allow me to walk forward and do the throw like I should have. It actually staggered me in place, and I couldn't fucking do my throw. So he was right there with the hit. That was actually a frame trap. After that, I should have had advantage to walk forward. Yoink! He shouldn't have been able to neutral jump, but the game delayed my walk forward. Wow. That was it. That was a guaranteed win. I had it. Fucking stupid. Big Bubba Phil to me $2 said favorite GTA of all time. I've already said this a million times, GTA 4, because it was actually the first of the open world GTAs I ever played. Most people played the other three. I didn't. I didn't play them until, no lie, 2012 was the first time I played them for YouTube. GTA 4 was the first open world GTA that I ever explored, and I really loved it because I felt like I was in New York City. Like, I actually felt playing GTA 4 that I was in New York City. It was that awesome. Good evening, Dripster. How are you? Good to see you. Jurassic Park is an exceptionally good movie. I agree there. Agility 1983 did a super chat. The Series X or PS5, which do you like more? And play Visage. I already said the Series X. Series X #1 has surround sound. I can't get surround sound out of my PS5, but I can get it out of my Xbox Series X. That's huge. I like the controller on the Series X better. I do. I think that the excuse me, the controller of the Series X is less chunky and more comfortable in my hands. Also, it's lighter weight. So, in reality, I think there's more pros than cons. Like, are there pros of having a PS5? Yeah. There's some great exclusives on there right now. There's going to be more over time. And there's haptic feedback. I don't feel the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers really add much or anything to most games on the console. I just don't. Some people would argue with me. I've played all the major ones on there that have it, and I don't think that they really have added a damn thing. Just being honest, I don't think there's enough there to say, oh, I want to play on PS5 over Xbox Series X. That's why this whole season, this whole BZ Gaming season, I'm playing everything on Xbox Series X. And of course, you know you're going to have people who are going to be like, oh, Phil's an X-bot again or whatever. But these idiots, you know. I play whatever console I think is better. Last gen, I think the PS4 was way better than the Xbox. This gen, I'm kind of feeling that the Xbox is better than the PS5. Just being honest. And that's, of course, Game Pass, right? Of course, Game Pass. Game Pass is a humongous thing. A humongous asset. Favorite Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd movies besides Back to the Future? Oh, Michael J. Fox. I'm trying to think what else he was in that was like prominent, movie-wise, right? I mean, I used to watch him on the, what was it, Family Ties, or was it Growing Pains? Whatever the sitcom he was on, I used to watch and enjoy. I actually thought it was a really good sitcom. But I mean, what was it, Teen Wolf and stuff like that, right? That's a good movie, by the way, Teen Wolf, but I don't think it's as good as Back to the Future by any means. That was Shoryuken. Great.
Are you ready?
By the way, Christopher Lloyd was in Clue and was great in the movie. What the fuck? Where's my... It completely dropped my button input. There's nothing I can do if he keeps dropping my inputs. I parried his move. I'm going to do a combo coming down. Drops my input so I can't get anything.
Go.
Game sucks, man. My input. Drew my input again. Stop dropping my fucking input, you piece of shit. What a piece of dog shit. Nothing I can do. It's a piece of dog shit. It really is a piece of dog shit. It fucking drops my inputs half the time. So even if I parry something, I can't do anything about it afterward. I can't punish the move. I can't do anything because the fucking collection's garbage. It's fucking so unplayable tonight. Oh, I'm very frustrated. I really am. I want to play the game, and I can't fucking get any good matches in tonight. It's just bad connection after bad connection, dropped input, like, geez, dude. At least give me half the shit I want, right? At least give me half the inputs. Then I'd at least be half pleased. No, I've never seen the movie Species. Beetlejuice is good. I don't think Beetlejuice... I think Beetlejuice got way overrated. I think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's as good as people make out. Fucking weird movie. Okay. Guys, I'm still playing for over half an hour tonight. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream. Agility is the latest super chatter. Jack's Fracture with the biggest tip of the night, $50. Thank you, guys. It would be great if we get 150 to see a vest tonight. We haven't seen a vest in many, many different streams, so it would be great to see one tonight. Did I like Interstellar? Is Interstellar the one with Matthew McConaughey? I don't even really remember it, quite frankly. Seriously, he fucking fierce punched it. Take that. He flash kicked my foot. So his strategy is hold forward and mash buttons and lag. That's what he did. He literally just held forward, mash button, mash button. What do you want me to fucking do? The game's lagging. There. How you like that, bitch? Walk forward and mash buttons and lag. Good job. See you later, Guts. Have a good night, man. Chocoboco took the $1.50 and said Psycho Crusher. There you go. Psycho Crusher it is. Thank you, Chocoboco, for the tip. Let's get that added. Excuse me. There's the other Michael J. Fox movies. Poison Ivy, never heard of it. Light of Day, never heard of it. The Hard Way, never heard of it. Doc Hollywood. I might have seen some of that, but I don't remember the movie. Life of Mikey, didn't see it. Cold Blooded, didn't see it. Split Second, didn't see it. Interstate 60, didn't see it. A Christmas Carol 2009, didn't see it. Stuart Little, didn't see it. I didn't see any of those movies.
Hey, come on, stand up, face it straight.
Exism Gen? I don't know about this. Exism Gen. I don't think there's an advantage to playing Exism with him. Random Super. I wonder if Exism Gen even has the ability to switch the two stances. I don't know. He did not do very well. He didn't know how to block anything. I can try ult T-Hawk if you want, Tiger. I don't know how it's going to go tonight with this lag. Do you have a favorite horror movie series? Probably the classics like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, that kind of stuff. What's funny is, I probably would like the Halloween movies, but I've barely ever seen them. I've only seen a few of them, and not consistently. But I've seen the entire Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street series. I think Final Destination's pretty good, the original. They rebooted it and then they dropped it again, but the original Final Destinations were kind of interesting at first. They got tired after a while, but they were actually good at first. I don't know. Here, I'm going to pick Rose. Can't block. Hitboxes are so fucking broken in this game. Where's my fucking low fierce? No low fierce punch. I give up. There's no point in playing. I'm serious. There's no point in playing this fucking game, especially not with lag. I can't do anything. He gets away with all these normal moves. Look, he didn't do anything impressive. Same hit strength. I can't do anything. I can't even block the jump in. I can't do my move. I can't do it. Where's my fucking dude? It dropped my normal in the air, didn't do it. I didn't move, nothing. It just stands there, eats the fireball. There's no point. There's no point in playing Alpha 3 online. It's fucking impossible. Literally, he's gonna pick the same fucking character and do the same little bullshit hit string that I can't break because online the game is a piece of dog shit. The game's a piece of dog shit offline too, but it's really bad online. I can't even react to what he's doing. He's jumping at me low fierce, nothing. Nothing at all. Let's do super. Nothing. Okay. Right. Okay, yeah, I give up.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I'm blocking high. I was folding back. Combo. Yes, giant damage. And a neck kick. Oh.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Giant damage. Goodbye.
You win.
Koji thinks he can't get it through his head. I already beat his fucking ass tonight. I'm not playing him again. His laggy ass fucking connection. He just can't figure it out. I'm not wasting my time playing that scrub. What a shock. Hyper fighting and a fucking guy who's just abusing Guile. What a shock. I've never seen that before. I've never seen Guile and hyper fighting like this. Right? Did I ever beat Justin Wong in Third Strike? No, I barely ever played Justin Wong in Third Strike. I'm trying to think because, like, casual, I never would have played him in a casual match. I never really even played Third Strike at Chinatown Fair, where he would have been playing. I don't know if I ever even played him in a tournament match in Third Strike, come to think of it. So, I don't know. I mean, he would have beat my ass. He was much better at Third Strike than I was. Here we go with Guile. Original Guile, huh? Old Guile. I'll try Dhalsim.
Round 1, fight!
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit again. 3 bullshits. Huh? I'm hitting him. I do the next move. He gets a throw because he mashes punch because the game lags. Are you fucking out of your fucking mind? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's ridiculous, dude. This guy literally does the shittiest fucking strategies in lag and gets away with it because the game lags online. I'm in the middle of a combo with Dhalsim. He mashes punch, gets a throw, and wins the round. I'm in the middle of a combo with Dhalsim. He cannot do an input. It should be hitting slide and then kick and then fireball. He can't do anything about it. The game gives him a throw. It's like, wow, that's impressively bad gameplay. Like, you really suck shit. You're a terrible player who only perseveres because you mash buttons and lag. That's impressive how bad you have an understanding of the game. That's really bad. I can't even find a lobby time. This has been a really bad session of Street Fighter, just being honest. It really has. Most of the matches have been lag-filled and just tons of issues with dropped inputs. Really bad. Yes, I played Darkstalkers, but not competitively. No one did. In Connecticut, okay, during the 90s, there were only 2 games that were played competitively. Original Street Fighter, originally, and that was in arcades only, not tournaments, just arcades, and Mortal Kombat, okay? And I would argue Killer Instinct as well, because that was kind of along the same lines as Mortal Kombat. But tournaments didn't start until the era of Marvel vs. Capcom. That was like when tournaments actually really started in Connecticut for the very first time. So, until MVC, which was like, what, 98? Something like that? There were no tournaments at all where I grew up. Then all of a sudden there were heavy amounts of tournaments for MVC 1, MVC 2, and stuff like that. That persevered, and we went to New York, and New York players came to Connecticut to play us and stuff, which was pretty cool. That we had that kind of rivalry between the states. I can't even find a fucking lobby now. But Darkstalkers came out during that era of like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha, and all of that. It was a great series, but it was never played competitively. Even by the time I started going to tournaments, no one played Darkstalkers competitively. It was already like, you know, dead. My friend T, as I told you guys many times, T Carter, he was really good at Vampire Savior. He would pick what's his name? The fucking devil dude. I can't remember his name right now. The guy who was like supposed to be the devil, or like a demon from hell or whatever. That was his character, and he was dude. He knew how to play him so well. It was so broken. It just sucked. Like Darkstalkers, I felt was a really competitive game. It was fun. It was well designed. Had many, just like Street Fighter 2, had many different versions that added new characters, added new like abilities, like custom combos and stuff were in there and everything. But for whatever reason, it just never caught on competitively at all. Like never. It never caught on competitively. No, Dimitri is the vampire, Derek. Jeddah. That's who it was, Jeddah. When Jeddah was first released to Vampire Savior, like, hands down, he was the best character in the game. You couldn't even fucking hang with him. He had everything he needed. He had a reversal moves. He had a fucking lockdown with his fucking spinning blade projectile and shit. Like, you couldn't beat him at all. He was so broken. Did I ever play Time Killers? Yes. Like many of the sensational games of the 90s, Time Killers was a game that the only reason anyone played it was because it was gory. Because you could chop off people's limbs and legs and their head and shit in combat. It was supposed to be like even more extreme than Mortal Kombat because it actually happened during combat. It wasn't like, oh, only the fatality. It was like during the match. You would use your axe, a Viking with an axe, or a fucking, supposed to be like a cyberpunk guy with a chainsaw, you know, a knight with a sword. You could use these weapons to chop off limbs and shit. It was really fucking crazy. But it sucked. It wasn't competitive. It was not a very balanced game. Civil Bubble, it's all good, man. It's all good. You got a headache, it's all good. You didn't have to try to play. Which are my favorite characters in Darkstalkers? The one character I liked the most was Sasquatch. Because hilariously, he kind of played like a Shoto from Street Fighter. But he didn't have the body of a Shoto. He had this squat little body and all his moves had different properties than Shoto's. Even though he kind of had Shoto moves. Also, Dimitri, Morgan, like all the Shotos basically. Later on, years later, I tried to learn other characters. Like I tried to play with the Frankenstein character, I think his name's Victor. And I tried to play with John Talbane and stuff. But that was many, many years later. Big Papa Phil to the $1.50 said, how would you rate your pinball skills? Would you play them a lot? Not really. There was only a couple pinball games in the arcades that I used to go to when I was younger. One of them was called Circus Voltaire. And that one I got really good at because I learned all the ins and outs of it. But outside of that, I never really played pinball that much. Spawn Killer did $2 tips. I remember Time Crisis. Yeah, there's a million Time Crisis games, right? There was so many. I think 4 or 5 that came out in arcades. I played a bunch of them. Yeah, I played a bunch of the Time Crisis games. They were good. Most of the light gun games are fun. My favorite, of course, was always House of the Dead. House of the Dead series. Horror plus light gun. Derek says, is Bishaman good? Bishaman is the Ghost Samurai. Depends on the version. So, in some of the versions of Darkstalkers, he was absolutely terrible. And others, he was, like, really, really good. So. A lot of comments to the Super Chat. 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Which was your favorite? Probably the 80s. You know, I grew up in the 80s. The 80s is, like, super nostalgic for me. The movies of that time, the music of that time, pop culture of that time. Everything to me, like, that's nostalgia to me is the 80s stuff. So that's what I'll go with. Gaming-wise, I mean, I would argue the 90s because of the SNES era is still my favorite gaming era of all time. But probably the 2010s because the 2010s had so many good years. Like, the year was just outstanding with non-stop crazy good new releases and shit. We don't really have that anymore. We really don't. We still have years with tons of games, but the games aren't half good anymore, man. Derek, I'll see you for Lost Judgment tomorrow night. Sounds good, man. Have a good night. Shoot her in the face. Oh my god. Oh my god. I never played Time Splitters. Don't know anything about it. What's the #1 game I would like to replay right now? Like if I had an opportunity to replay any game right now. Let me think. Any game I could replay right now, what would I want to replay? It's a tough decision, tough question. I guess it would be between Chrono Trigger or Lost Odyssey. I've always wanted to play Lost Odyssey and never have for YouTube. I only played it before I was a YouTuber. And Chrono Trigger I love, and I used to like to play it every few years, and I haven't played it in a long-ass time now. Okay. Nope, never played Killer 7. Know what it is, never played it.
Round 1, fight!
What the? What the? Huh? I did the drill, I did low, medium, kick, fireball. Nothing came out at all. It dropped 2 inputs. Oh my god. Ah, I still got it! Ah, I still got it with the noogie. Oh my god. Wow.
Round 3, fight!
Oh my god, seriously? Uh-oh! Not a bad Chun-Li player at all. Not a bad Chun-Li player. I had to do the double Pokey. The double Pokey to get the dizzy. Did I know anyone who owned a Sega Genesis? Yeah, I had a few friends who had Genesis. I didn't play with Vega tonight. I didn't play with a lot of characters tonight, honestly. Owned. Owned. That's the wrong button. Uh-oh. Jumped right into Yoga Flames. Toasty. Yeah, I did not use Cammy yet. We got old T-Hawk and Cammy requests now. Alright. Instead, we're probably going to play shitty Alpha 3. Terrible Alpha 3. Great. Garbage game. Blackbeard86 just became a channel supporter. Thank you, Blackbeard, for the membership. I appreciate the support, man. Oh, look. I can't believe someone would have picked Akuma in this game. Why would they have done that? That was super. Of course. Oh, yeah, right. Nope. That was level 3. He had a level 3 air fireball. I don't think he wanted it. I think he was mashing Dragon Punch or something. Right. Ha! Oy, oy, oy. Pokemon says he thinks the best art design for games were on Genesis, and he feels the Genesis was phenomenal. Chun-Li, huh? Someone said they wanted Cammy. You know what? Fuck this. I'm probably going to regret this. I'm going to give this a shot. This Chun-Li is quite good, by the way. I was a very close fight, so I don't know how I'm going to win this one. Yes. Oh, God. Damn, walked right into it. Walked right the fuck into it. Yes! Wow. Oh. Have you ever considered owning an arcade cabinet? Yes. Back in the day, I wanted to own an arcade cabinet. I thought it would be nice to have a cabinet in my house that people come over and practice in my place and stuff like that. Never came to fruition, and then by the time that I ended up getting my own place later in life, I didn't want an arcade cabinet in my place. I was like, fuck that. It's too noisy. It's gonna take up too much space. I don't want that shit. More old talk. T-Hawk versus Zangief. What the shit? Why? Why are we seeing this? Ow. That was 360. What the fuck? He got hit by the jumping jab. What happened there? Yes. Oh shit, I was mistimed it. That was not what I wanted. Okay. Super kick. Yep, had no energy to stop that. Hui! Cammy. If you want a Cammy, you'll get Cammy. You picked the semi-sweet Ryu. One of my favorite colors in the game.
Round one, fight.
Fuck. Damn, he ate the whole super. Ate the whole fucking thing. Oh yeah? In Daros Sienta says there's going to be a Shenmue television anime series on Adult Swim. Oh yeah? That's interesting. Yo. Ha ha ha. Yoink. Yoink. Now I'm getting into my groove. I'm getting a win streak. See this? Now I'm getting the streak. And that's 4 or 5 straight. Chun-Li again, huh? I'm gonna pick Cammy. I'm probably gonna lose. Chun-Li is ridiculously better than Cammy.
Round one, fight.
Wow. Oh my god, did you see that? I did a kick, it took the kick back and gave her a super. It showed me kicking, it reversed my kick and gave her a super instead. Oh my god. What the fuck? That was bullshit. Yes! Wow, what a comeback that was. I interrupted her fucking super. I interrupted her super.
Round three, fight.
No thrust kick. Now I'm fucked. Yeah. Can't get thrust kick. What the fuck? That whiffs? What the fuck? Dude. 3 times in a row, I did a move. The game dropped it completely and gave her a throw. 3 fucking times in a row, it dropped my move. I just did thrust kick. Wake up thrust kick. 3 times. 3. And the game dropped it 3 times and gave her walk up throw. What the fuck? 3 times.
Round 1, fight.
Terrible gameplay. Terrible. Yeah, and again, not that this Chun-Li is bad. This is a decent Chun-Li. Not great Chun-Li. Decent Chun-Li, but come on. Yes, just keep walk forward and pressing punch. I can't do anything because the game drops my input 3 times. Right. You're right, Lambro. I said I would lose that match because that's a huge one-sided match. Chun-Li has massive priority and advantage over Cammy. Tomorrow is Far Cry 6 on the daytime stream. Yes. Correct. Oh my god, stupid upside down kick. No, yeah. Orange Cats, if these kids played in an arcade, they would have no chance. Here's the thing. You can never say that. That's the thing with true competitive fighting games like Street Fighter is anyone can beat anyone on any day. Someone could have a bad day, fuck up, make a bunch of mistakes, you lose to a scrub. It just happens, okay? But no, there'd be a dramatically decreased chance that anyone with these people would beat me on an arcade cabinet with no lag. I mean, the lag is insane. The fucking amount of dropped inputs. Are you serious? She literally that final round walked forward and kept pressing punch and just kept throwing. Every time it was wake up reversal thrust kick, it never came out at all. I got nothing. You can't throw thrust kick. There's invincibility frames on it. So it never came out. It just gave me a million other moves. Do I think my ST skills would have had a higher ceiling if I competed in Japan? Of course. Japan had the best players. If you're playing the best players constantly, you're going to be the best or you're going to get better. And I only had American competition. I had to play who was available. 9 times out of 10, no exaggeration. When I played Super Turbo, I was the best player in the room. The rare times is when I went to a tournament where the major players from the West Coast went, or every once in a while, there'd be 1 or 2 other players who were as good as me. But most of the time when I was playing Super Turbo competitively, I was just beating everyone up. There was really no competition at all. It wasn't until maybe in a year, like, of competing, like going to like 20, 30 tournaments, right? Maybe 5 tournaments I had competition and people would beat me. That was it. So if you're not playing the best all the time, you're not going to get better. And that was the thing. I had a cap on how good I could get, depending on the competition that was available to me. Alright, so coming up, this will be my last matches here, this last run, when I get a turn here. I think these people are doing Tai Chi in the background, right? That's Tai Chi, the name of the art that they're practicing. Yes, Gadaro, I just said that. I said about the Shenmue animated series. Were you not listening? I already responded to what you said. Alright, last run here. So, I'm definitely not picking Cammy again. Who did I use for my last run? Here. Vega! Don't know how this is gonna go. That was nice. I didn't do that. I never did the wall jump. Wow. That was a Hail Mary. She didn't time that. That was a Hail Mary super. What the fuck? What the hell, dude? Oh my god! ridiculous. Jesus. Fucking just keeps doing up kicks and getting perfect reversal timing. It's horse shit.
Round 3, fight.
Oh my god. Where's mine? Where's mine? What the fuck? In the middle of my hit string. In the middle of my hit string got a super. A hit string that's a guaranteed combo hit string gets a super. What is that? That's terrible gameplay. That is so promoting bad behavior. Online just keep mashing super and hope for Hail Mary super reversal. It's like, what? I'm in the middle of a guaranteed hit string. You can't break out of it. Oh, I mashed super through it because online the game sucks. You're like, holy fuck, that's terrible. That is so terribly bad. You guys have no concept of how bad that is in a competitive fighting game. Wow. Jesus fuck, man. Right. Oh. No combo, even though I was guaranteed one. Oy. And Goji Tanks joined the lobby, by the way, so this is going to be the end, I guess. Because I'm not fucking playing Goji Tanks. Not wasting my time. Ooh, excuse me. I beat that Chun-Li, they left, by the way. They left the lobby. Like, oh, I couldn't win by mashing online? I couldn't match super in lag and win? Oh, I quit now. Jesus. What the hell? Now, he's doing the right thing. He's crossing me up. That's exactly the normal to use. So he's using the right one. It's over. Yeah, I would argue Vega's my best character, although I'm also very good with Balrog, and I'm very good with DJ. You know, they're all my top characters. Alright, I'm going to call it quits for the week, guys. Thank you guys for your support tonight. Everyone who did support, I appreciate it. Thank you to those who chilled. Sorry that I wish the matches were better this week. It really was a week of a lot of lag. Like, there was a significant amount of, I would argue, dropped inputs. Like, tons of dropped inputs. I mean, an entire match with Cammy where every single time I did wake up cannon spike, I didn't get one. So a fucking Chun-Li walks forward and throws me like 4 times in a row. It's like, oh my god. But I still had fun. You know, I always have fun with old school Street Fighter. Again, that's why I play it, because this is the only way I can really experience it. I hope you guys had a good time. Same time, same place next week, as usual. Unless something changes. What I'll say is, here's the thing. People have been saying, why am I still doing Street Fighter during the busy gaming season? Because at least up to this point, it hasn't really affected stuff negatively. But admittedly, if you take a look at this week, alright, I'm only playing Lost Judgment twice, only 2 2-hour streams. It's a fucking, like, long-ass RPG. I'm playing it 4 hours this week. Super Monkey Ball, I'm only playing 2 hours because I played the Battlefield beta, and now I'm trying to finish Hades on Sunday night. You see, so, admittedly, playing this every week is definitely taking away from advancement in the new releases that I've been playing. What I would argue is let's keep it for now. But if, let's say, like another week or two, I notice I'm just not making enough progress in the games, the new release games, then we may have to put it on hiatus. I mean, I've actually put this on hiatus, I believe, the last 2 years of you know, this time of the year, I usually just don't do it. And I bring it back when things slow down for new releases. But I've definitely enjoyed doing this once a week. I know you guys have too. It's good to have consistency too. It's good to know, wow, once a week Phil's doing those Friday night fights, right? That's cool to have that in the schedule. So for now, nothing's changing. All right, not for now, nothing's changing. But like I said, give it another week or two. If it ends up, oh man, I'm just not making enough progress in the releases, then I might have to. But we'll see, okay? Thank you guys. Until next week. Awesome.